So today let's talk about the deadlift. I know it's a major or let's say most done workout in the gym, and most people, so there's a big debate that is it a must to do it or not. And today let me say that it's considered one of the most effective compound workouts for building strength and muscle. And most of the time we do a deadlift because we want to work out the posterior chain muscles. Those are the muscles at the back, that is from the top to bottom. Yeah. So the importance of deadlift, number one, is full body strength, whereby it works multiple muscles, muscle groups, including lower back, glutes, hamstring, even core, because you need a stronger core for you to be able to lift. So, and even upper body, that straps and forearms. So as you can see, it's provides the body with the full body strength, and this makes them essential for developing overall strength and stability. And then number two, it also improves posture, whereby by strengthening your posterior chain muscles, those are muscles along your back and legs, let's say, it helps improve posture and prevent imbalances that can lead to injuries. And also one thing we need to know is that this is a functional movement, meaning we get a lot of benefits in that it mimics movement used in everyday life, like lifting objects from the ground, making it highly practical and functional. So functional movements are those movements that mimic what we do, or that rather mimic movement that we do on the daily basis, like a squat, like whoa, that's a functional movement. Yeah. And then we have number four benefit, whereby we have hormonal benefits, whereby compound movements such as deadlift can stimulate the growth of, or rather the release of hormones like growth hormone and testosterone, and these enhance muscle growth and also in some cases, or in most cases, fat loss. Yeah. So maybe the conversation we should be having is whether is it a must for you to do a deadlift, because most people don't like deadlift, to be honest, because of maybe lower back pain or prone to injuries and all that. So while deadlifts are highly beneficial, they're not a must for everyone. It's good to state that it's not a must for everyone, because we have alternatives such as hip thrusts, leg presses, and also things like trap bar deadlifts, which can offer similar benefits without the associated risks, yeah, which come with, let's say, the traditional barbell deadlift. Yeah. So let's ask maybe how often should we do deadlifts. So for beginners, we'd recommend maybe 1 to 2 times a week, because we have a normal deadlift, we also have RDL, and then for an intermediate you can perform them 2 to 3 times a week. But then this depends on your training goals. We have to understand that. See at you do them 3 to 4 days a week. No. It depends with your goals, and also it's also essential to know that you need time to recover. Yeah. So you have to be able to allow yourself to recover in between the sessions. So if you are working out and you realize that it takes longer for you to recover from a deadlift, then doing it once a week, it's okay. If twice a week and you can recover, then it's okay. But then it's not a must that you do it more than once. Yeah. We should be able then to avoid, because as we have said, it's not a must to do a deadlift, and we have given let's say some alternatives. Then who should avoid let's say deadlifts? Number one, maybe those people who have lower back injuries, those maybe they have a history of herniated let's say disc or chronic back pain, should be cautious, and maybe they should not be able to avoid it at all, but then they can be able to do variations of that, things like, let's say, sumo squat, or using a trap bar, which might be better. And also number two, people who have let's say poor form, because deadlifts, to be honest, they require excellent form so that you can be able to avoid injury, because there are people who come to the gym to collect injuries. So if you have poor form, then it's good maybe to begin with the smaller weight, maybe even the bar, to practice the form first before you can be able to engage in maybe heavy weights. So if you struggle with maintaining proper technique, it's best to get professional coaching, or also opt for alternative exercises. Also, let's say people with certain health conditions and things like orthopedic conditions like hip or knee arthritis, it's also good maybe to avoid heavy deadlifting. So do deadlifts, let's say, build muscle? Yes. Deadlifts are definitely, let's say, excellent for building muscle, particularly in the posterior chain muscles. Those are hamstrings, glutes, and even lower back. But they also work the core, quads, and even upper body like muscles, like as we have said, traps and forearms. So I do believe that you have understood, maybe have at least some information about deadlift, and it's up to you now to use that information to decide whether you want to continue doing your deadlifts, or you just want to maybe consider the alternatives. The thing is, as we have said, it's a compound movement and it's really good for a number of muscle groups. So including it in your workout routine might also be good. You can reap several benefits from it. But then the thing is to be able to kind of adhere to proper form and also progressive overload while being careful, so that you can be able to avoid injuries. Yeah, so if you have any question concerning that, let me know. Cheers, good day.